Hey guys, welcome to the capacity to review. I'm going to be walking you through the questions that you have for homework tonight. Please make sure that you have the correct answers. And then your homework is to explain these problems to someone or something in your house. Sounds kind of crazy, but explaining these strategies will help it be stored in your long-term memory. So I really want you to practice these. And so let's go ahead and get started. So Kayla needs 10 quarts of punch for her birthday party. She found punch on sale, and each container has 6 ounces. How many containers does she need to buy to have 10 quarts? Well, I'm also given some conversions here, and I know that she has 10 quarts and the containers are in ounces. So I'm essentially having to go from quarts to ounces because I want to figure out how much Kayla has in ounces. And then, because I know each container contains 6 ounces, I'm going to divide her total number of ounces by the 6-ounce bottles to see how many bottles that she has to buy. And so I'm going to start with my conversions here. So I know I'm going to start with where I am. So we know she has 10 quarts. So let's go ahead and draw our conversion charts. And they don't have to be anything fancy. And I know I'm going to have to do 2 conversions, okay? So I'm going to start with quarts because that's where, that's what I know. She has 10 quarts. And then I have to go to cups because that's the next step. Okay, so, and that's what I'm given because 1 cup is equal to 8 ounces. That's how I'll get there. So 1 quart to 4 cups. Okay, so 1 quart is equal to 4 cups. And then I know I'm going to go from 1 cup to 8 ounces. So cup to ounces. 1 cup is equal to 8 ounces. And you should take note of the relationship. 1 times 4 gives you 4. 1 times 8 gives you 8. So those are the relationships. Now let's plug in what we know. Well, Kayla has 10 quarts of punch. And I know my job is to get her 10 quarts into ounces so that I can divide. So let's go ahead and plot 10 here. And I know my relationship is times 4, so 10 times 4 is 40. Okay, now I've got the number of cups. So I'm going to take this 40 cups, place it in my other conversion chart, 40 times 8. And I can do this in my head. 4 times 8 is 32, and I'm going to pop on that 0. So she has a total of 32 ounces of punch. Okay, and I know she's going to buy 6-ounce bottles. So in order to figure out how many bottles, or excuse me, containers she's going to have to buy, I'm going to have to take 320 and divide by 6. Well, the first step there is to get 6 close to 32. Well, I know 6 times 5 is 30. Okay, so I could use this, but 30 is not going to cut it. So 6 times 50 is going to give me that 300 that I need. So 6 times 50 is 300, and I'm going to subtract that off. I get 20. Now I've got to get 6 close to 20. Well, I know that. 6 times 3 is 18. Okay, 6 times 3 is 18. I'm going to subtract that off, and I have 2 ounces. Okay, because remember, this is ounces. So I have 2 ounces. Sorry, that 2 is hard to read, but I have 2 ounces that I still need. So she's going to have to get, so even though she's going to get 53 bottles, that's only going to cover 318 ounces. She still has 2 ounces that she needs to serve. So she's going to have to buy 1 more container or bottle, and that gives her a total of 54. Okay, so she's going to have to buy 54 because 53 is not enough. She's still got a remaining 2 ounces that she still needs to serve or needs to make her punch. So she's going to have to add 1 container, and that is 54 total containers. Now, let's go on to our next problem. So in this one, Maya and her 3 friends each drink 1 cup of Dr. Pepper. Maya's mom has 2 cups of Dr. Pepper before serving it to Maya and her friends. How many ounces of punch did they have in all? Well, first thing I notice is that I know that Maya and her 3 friends are going to drink 1 cup, and then her mom's going to drink 2 cups. Okay, but I got to figure that out there, figure out how many cups are drank, or have been drank, excuse me. And then I have to convert it to ounces. Well, I know 1 cup is equal to 8 ounces, so I can go ahead and draw my conversion chart. Cup to ounces, 1 cup is equal to 8 ounces. The relationship is times 8. But now I've got to figure out, I know Maya plus her 3 friends are going to have 1 cup. Well, that's 1 person plus 3 people is 4 people. Okay, so that's 4 cups. So between Maya and her 3 friends, they have 4 cups. Maya's mom drinks 2 cups. So I've got to say 4 plus 2 is 6 cups. but it's in cups and it needs to be in ounces. So I'm going to go ahead and take my 6 cups, because here's my cups. And I know my relationship is times 8. So in order to get the 6 cups into ounces, I do 6 times 8, which gives me 48 ounces. So in all, they all drink 48 ounces of Dr. Pepper. Okay, so if I wrote that in a sentence, it would be 48 ounces of Dr. Pepper. And that's how much they drank. Okay, there's my final answer. All right, let's go on to this last one here. You guys are doing a great job. Okay, so Miss Tucker, and this one's kind of funny, Miss Tucker has a fish tank with 3 liters of water. All right, well, the first thing I want to do, I'm going to go ahead and draw my container. So I know this is 1 liter, 2 liters, 3 liters, 4 liters, and 5 liters, okay? And so I know, the first thing I know is that Miss Tucker has a fish tank with 3 liters of water for her class pet. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and, here's my 3 liters. Okay, so I know she had 3 liters. Okay, and then it says she added 2 more liters of water because her class is getting a larger fish for the tank. Well, it makes sense. So I'm gonna add 2 more liters, 1 liter, 2 liters. So they have a total, Miss Tucker has a total of 5 liters of water, which is full, okay? Now, then it says if one of her students was naughty and secretly drank 500 milliliters, not liters, 500 milliliters of water each day, and how many days would the fish tank be empty of all the water? Well, and then we know 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters. Okay, so this over here is really 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. And this is all in milliliters over here, okay? Because we know 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliter. So 5 liters equals 5,000 milliliters. That's why that correlates there. Now, and we know that the student is going to drink, 500 milliliters. Now, if I think about this, 500 is half of 1,000. So I know in 2 days, it's going to take the student 2 days to drink a full liter. So it's really 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 days. Now that's if you're just using the picture. Okay, so I'm just using the picture. She's going to, so 1 liter, 500 plus 500 is 1 liter. So that's 2 days. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, hope you see that. So there's 10 days, just using the image. But if we were to take 5,000 and divide by 500, okay, you know that if I take 500 times 10, that gives me 5,000. So plug in what we don't know. There's the 5,000, there's the 500. 5,000 divided by 500 is 10. So there's the math there. And if you use the image, you can just count by 2s, because we know 1 liter is equal to 500 milliliters plus 500 milliliters, which is 2 days if they're drinking it, okay? So I hope that this has made sense. If you have any questions, let me know tomorrow. Again, your job is to explain these problems out loud to a person or a stuffed animal or anything you want to. That's your homework tonight, and I will know if you didn't do it because we're going to do a couple of these tomorrow, and hopefully you're able to explain them. So thank you so much for watching.